the past 3 years, every video that you watch, every reel that you scroll, every article that you read, you'd only listen to this one word.
AI is taking off.
Some are making millions, some even made billions. But you're still sitting on your chair and asking, what the f is AI? Is it even useful? And how can I learn it? So this is the first part of a 3-video series where I'll be taking you from zero in AI to literally building projects and printing money with AI. And in this video, my goal is simple. I want to teach you what is AI and how does it actually work. What are the different types of AI? A simple 3-step guide to use AI better than 99% of people. And the third step here is setting up AI automation, which is going to save you hundreds of hours every single month. So wait for it. And then we'll speak about the biggest mistakes that people make while using AI. And finally, how to use top AI models for free without actually paying 20 to 30,000 rupees a month. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to make you a power user of AI. Let's start. Let's start with the first section. This is 2026 and a lot of people still don't even know that AI is just a prediction machine. Like humans have trained this model with billions of examples. So when you ask it something, it looks at the patterns from all those examples and it predicts what comes next. For example, if you search how to on the YouTube search, it will show you 10 other search recommendations like how to boil eggs, how to be consistent. And YouTube gives these recommendations based on what millions of people are searching on a daily basis. One more example. If you type good on your phone keyboard, it automatically gives you suggestions like good night, good job. So it's just predicting the next step based on the data it already has. That's what fundamentally all these AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude even do. It's just a prediction engine trained on massive sets of data. So whenever you're searching something on these AI tools, you're not actually commanding an AI. You're just guiding a prediction model towards what you want. Now, understanding this simple concept changes everything, because it actually tells you what are the limitations of AI. If you feed it garbage, you get garbage. If you feed it specificity, you also get specificity. Got it? Now there are different types of these AI models trained for different purposes. The first ones are the LLMs, the large language models. Things like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, Chinese models like Kimi K2.6 or DeepSeek. These are all made for text, reasoning, writing and coding. For example, ChatGPT is great for regular use, like ask it any doubts or questions. You also get the ChatGPT Go subscription for just 199 rupees a month, and it usually doesn't hit the usage limits. Then we have Google Gemini and Perplexity, which are both amazing for research. And if you're a Geo user, you also get free 18 months of Google Pro subscription, which is kind of amazing. Then we have Claude, which is good at writing and coding. But if you're a free user, you'll keep hitting the usage limits. But don't worry, because towards the end of this video, I'll show you how can you use some of the top models without actually paying a penny. But coming back, we now have other types of AI tools, like the image generation models or tools, like Nano Banana by Google, ChatGPT Image 2.0, Flux and Midjourney. Video generation tools like Veo 3.1 by Google, Kling 3.0 and Seedance 2.0, which are the Chinese models. And there's voice and music generation tools like 11 Labs and Suno. AI learning tools if you actually want to sit and learn something, like Notebook LM by Google. And finally, AI automation tools like Make.com, Ni10 and Zapier. The number of AI tools which got released in the last 4 to 5 years, it's huge. And if you can't remember all of these things, just take a screenshot and save it up for later. But the real point is, a few of you might have already come across a couple of these tools. So why are you still not able to use them to get better at what you're already doing? Because a few people that I know are able to learn complex subjects in just a matter of a couple of hours. They are able to make cool designs, videos, create products, and even make money out of these AI tools. But you're not able to do any of that because you have never actually spent time to learn these AI tools like the top 1%. Now this section has 3 parts, and the first part is knowing how to prompt well. Most people will open ChatGPT and ask how to improve communication. Now that's a bad prompt, so the result will obviously be bad. Instead, use a simple 4-step framework like RCTF, where you give the AI a role. For example, you're a communication coach with 15 years of experience in training Indian students. And then set the context. I'm 17 years old, I score well in English written exams. I can spend 1 hour every single day to learn for the next 30 days. And then you give it a task. Create a 30-day structured study plan to improve my communication and public speaking skills. And finally, give it the format. Like organize the study plan in weeks. 15 minutes of concept, 30 minutes of practice exercises, 15 minutes of challenges. Now this is the master prompt, which will definitely give you a much better output. Got it? But there's one big problem with this. This is way too long for you to type this all the time. And that's where you use voice mode sometimes. Because talking is much more faster than typing. But if there's a task that you do on a daily basis and you want the AI tool to give you consistent results by keeping all the information in mind, even using voice mode will be a big pain. And that's where you go to the next part. Setting up the custom instructions. For example, if you're someone who has a habit of learning new things every single month, I'll use chatgpt to build a master prompt to learn new skills in 30 days. Now I'll copy that master prompt, go to explore GPTs, click on create, paste that master prompt in the instructions and call it Learning OS. Now next time whenever you want to learn a new skill, you can just open that custom GPT, type the skill and it will automatically give you a 30-day master plan to learn that new skill. You can also do the same on Gemini using Gemini Gems or Claude by using Claude Skills. Now this use case was very generic, but in my agency we use Gemini Gems and custom GPTs to make sure that the designs that we create for clients are consistently following the brand guidelines of that specific client without actually having to type all the information again and again and again. So if you are someone who's still not using these features, you're literally falling behind. So here's an open challenge for you. Think of one custom GPT, gem, or the skill that you want to build today. Think about something that will be genuinely useful for you. Think about it. Now pause this video and tell me in the comments. What's that one custom GPT that you want to build today? Now that gets us to the next section, the AI automation tools. But before that, if you're someone who's already interested in coding, here's a quick announcement. There's an amazing computer science hackathon happening very soon where there's a prize pool of 5 lakh rupees and it's completely free to participate. The idea is simple. There'll be surprise problem statements. You can participate solo or in a group of up to 4 people. You can use any coding language and there'll be 2 rounds. Round 1 on 12 July, 8 hours virtual. And if you get shortlisted, round 2 starts on 5th September, 24 hours completely offline. And the best part, if you perform well in the hackathon, Odoo will directly hire you even if you don't end up winning. So it doesn't matter if you're a computer science student, fresher or someone who's just interested in tech. I think you should all give it a try. I'll keep the registration link in the description. All the best. Now coming back, imagine you're someone applying for jobs. How many jobs can you apply on a daily basis? 10, 20, 50? Now imagine for each of the jobs that you apply, if you had to make a new CV every single time based on the job description, now tell me, how many jobs can you apply on a daily basis? 10, 20, 50? What if I tell you that you can apply to over 500 jobs every single day with a custom CV for every single job? Sounds crazy, right? But this is actually possible with AI automation tools like NI10, where you can literally scrape the job posting data from LinkedIn for a specific job search. And then use Claude to write and export your custom CVs and mass apply to all of them. There are more tools like Make.com and Trigger.dev, which can also be used to set up similar kind of automations. I've made a simple